Hello everybody and welcome back to Alex Elliott Golf and welcome to the channel again, Simon.
Thank you,
Thanks
nice
for
to
coming
be
on.
here.
9 times European Tour winner. Lots of content that we've already put out here. Today is all about, a little bit about testing you about how much you know about your game, but also a little bit of a snippet to what you do down here on the golf side of things at Elite Golf Performance. So just tell us a little bit.
So, yeah, it's for me, I wanted to know as much as I can about my own game. And I think because of TrackMan and Quad and things like that, a lot of golfers are getting that way as well.
Definitely.
You know, the guys on tour, you go down tour, everyone's got one of them.
It's almost like if you don't have it, you're kind of missing out.
You're missing out. You are missing out. It's like not going to the gym.
Yeah.
It's almost become part of tour life now. So for people who I get down here, I want them to learn more about their own game. I always use my brother as a prime example. He plays off one, fantastic golfer. But I asked him a few weeks ago, you know, how far do you hit your 8-iron? How far do you hit your 9-iron? And he couldn't tell me specifically how far he hit them.
Very good player.
Exactly. So we got him down here. We found out he's 54, he's 50, pitching wedge 9-iron, 8-iron. We got his exact numbers. We worked on 15, 20 shots per club, worked out his average. And then after we've got that, we work on a few tests. And so we find out all his numbers, and then we find out what's his best yardage. So we found out that between 110 and 125, he was brilliant. But the stuff he had to work on was, you know, between 50 and 100.
So that's a great thing in terms of, say, for example, knowing your best yardage when you're laying up.
Yeah.
But then also, as well as that, you're actually highlighting areas which you think, you possibly could think were quite a strong area of your game, but actually they're not.
Absolutely. You'll have everybody who'll go, oh, I love my 8-iron.
Yeah.
But if you got them on this, you might actually say, oh, your wedge is miles better than your 8-iron. You only hit your 8-iron 30 feet, yet you hit your wedge to 14, 15 feet on average.
And actually having that kind of data, those facts and figures, when you come down here, you can go away knowing them. One, you can go away and work on them, but also you can actually use it to advantage when you're out on the golf course.
Well, it's a massive confidence thing. I remember playing Valderrama a few years ago, and I was working with Damien Taylor at High Lee, and I wasn't playing very good. And he put me on the TrackMan and we did a few tests just before I went out. And I found out that my wedge play was really good.
Oh, so it's only
so I just tried to leave myself a wedge, and I went out and shot 69. And I was like,
but if I
hadn't gone on that, I don't think
Yeah.
I would have gone with the same confidence. So it's
Sure.
a confidence thing as well.
Right, let's put you to the test. You do this when people come down to Elite Golf Performance, you test them. Now I'm going to switch around and I'm going to test you.
Okay.
Pitching wedge, how far does it go? We hit 3 shots.
I work on 142 with my pitching wedge.
Perfect.
So we'll go 4 shots, and I'll tell you if I'm a yard,
Either
2
side.
yards, 3 yards either side. I'll know. I should know if I'm striking it. Yeah, a little bit thin. I'll go for about 139 there, I'd say.
Just coming through. 138. That's pretty impressive. Right, next one.
Next one. Very thin. That's gone about 134. 135 maybe.
135 on the number. So before we hit the next one here, I think a lot of people associate with knowing how far it goes in terms of when they hit it good, but also I think it's knowing that number, but then knowing what happens either side of that. So if you don't quite get it, how far is that gone? But then if you overflush it, get a flyer, how far is that going to go as well? Because that's valuable information.
Massively, massively. How many times do you get in the rough and you think, oh, this looks a bit jumpy?
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden you'll know maybe how far it's going to go.
Right, ball number 3. You've been spot on the last 2.
Right, let's go one.
Nice shot.
Right, I think that's gone quite a long way. It seemed to go quite high with not much spin. So
give us a number.
147.
150.
Oh, told you it had gone a long way.
He's human. He's a little bit out. Next
Last
one. Last one.
Very thin. Same, 134.
Let's see. 137.
Decent.
Decent. So the viable thing there is you could pretty much say, we'll say within a yard or possibly 2 yards, how far that ball's gone. Now, if you're going over water, over a bunker, that's valuable information.
Yeah, see, for me, I'd rather, you know, the numbers that are coming up a little bit shorter. Like the one where I really trapped it, that one seemed to go a long way. So that was a bit out of control, whereas even the thin ones still felt a little bit in control. So, but yeah, I think it's a fantastic piece of equipment.
Right, we've seen you with the pitching wedge. Let's now test you with the 8-iron. I just want you to take one shot. How far does it go? And let's see if you can get it.
So with my 8-iron, I work on about, well, I work on 168.
Okay.
For my 8-iron.
Let's see it.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, see, that felt about the right shot. I'd say 169 I'm going to go for there.
Just coming on now. 165. A little bit cold today, so I mean
it really is cold.
So it's pretty much the number, but I think the key thing we're trying to get across here is, I know this seems like a bit of a fun challenge and something that you could, well, not everybody could do without the TrackMan, but when you're down here with Simon, it's something that you can actually find out facts and figures about your game.
That's it. It's just knowing more about your game. It's knowing more about it. It's knowing how far you hit the clubs, and then you can have a bit of fun with it with the tests.
So down below, comment how far do you hit your pitching wedge, and how far do you hit your 8-iron, and we'll compare them to how far Simon does. Thanks for coming on the channel.
Excellent.
For more information on the Elite Golf Performance, there'll be a link down below in the description, and also plenty of content coming between us in the summer months to help you improve your golf game, not only on the range, on the course, but also in the gym.